Hello, everybody, and welcome to the premiere episode of RVN Highlights of the Week. So glad you could be with us here tonight. This was actually supposed to be released last week. However, just, with all the preparation I've been doing for all these football games we've been calling and school and things like that, those have really been the only two things I've had time for. So, so I haven't been able to get much done in terms of like cutting these highlights and putting them all together for this video and things like that. So apologies that this is coming a week late. At least the one from the past weekend will be on time tonight. So yeah, that'll be some fun stuff. We have a lot of fun stuff ahead. So hopefully you enjoy. The very first highlight is going to be a rant. So you gotta love it, right? So yeah, enjoy RVN highlights from the past weekend. Well, not this past weekend, but the weekend before. Okay. So, if you've been watching our Musketeers broadcast lately, which I know a lot of you do, you obviously know Kason Musket. He is probably, if you ask 1,000 Musketeer fans, about 900 of them would say that Kason Musket is their favorite player. I mean, he is our enforcer. He's the definition of an enforcer. So if you do something bad to him or any of his teammates, he's going to mess you up, and you're going to regret it. And unfortunately, he's going to be leaving the Musketeers. But he's not going to another team in the USHL, so thank God for that. Instead, he's going to be playing college hockey for the rest of the year at Michigan. So, it is a little bittersweet, obviously. But you know what? They're getting a great, not only a great player, but just a great individual in general. I mean, obviously, as you know, a lot of people around the league don't really like him. In fact, this came as a shock to quite a few people, so from fans across the league. I mean, they weren't expecting it. However, of course, and like we said, there's a lot of fans that don't like him. Back to that part. Well, as you know, one of the three groups I get these stupid people posting in the league. The main one, the one of them is just called USHL Discussion. It's like the second official USHL discussion group. Although they don't. Here, let's just. Here's what it's about. This is a USHL discussion group where everyone, or she doesn't put everyone, every can talk and share their opinions and thoughts. The only way you will not be allowed is if you are rude and disrespectful. Otherwise, everyone is welcome. Doesn't matter who or what you like. All I ask is for everyone to respect each other. Now, I've said that how many times when we've talked about this group, but yet all these fans across the league have just been calling in names, calling our team names, but yet the admins who are supposed to make sure everybody is being respectful, when something like this happens, when people aren't being respectful, well, it's a lady and two guys, they just let it go. They just let it happen and don't do a thing about it. And she said something. I deleted a comment on this post. I don't appreciate the comments that call these kids names such as puke. Now, I agree with that. However, like I just said, you allowed other fans in other previous posts to call him names, call the team names, call other fans of the Muskies names, and you let that go. You didn't do a thing about it. You didn't discipline anybody. You did not do anything. So, shut your mouth. And then she proceeds to say in another comment, I'm also a Saints fan and have nothing against Musket. Please stop lying. Stop lying. For the love of all things good and holy. Quit lying. We know you hate him. I can literally pull up comments of you saying that you don't like him. And you calling him names. But yet the what the group is about, you know, being respectful to everybody, all the teams and other teams' fans and individual players and things like that. But yet you're allowing crap, just letting it go. You're just allowing it to be there. Don't try and play dumb with me, okay? Because it doesn't work very well. Don't try and play dumb. In fact, her name's Ashley Reagan, so there you go. She's like the main moderator, but it's her, and I'm assuming one of them is her husband and another one's her brother, or they're both her brothers, or God only knows what. And God knows I don't care. So, but yeah, just don't play dumb with me. Just don't. We know you don't like him. Don't try and put on a facade. Just don't. Just don't. Okay, now that we got that over with, here's Chambliss. Hands it off for Lacey. Breaks free. Lacey is gone. Touchdown. He almost got tackled. 73 yards. 6-7. Well, forget I did that. 3rd and 7. That 6-7 just needs to stay in 2025. We'll just pretend like it didn't happen. You all know my opinion on it. It's way harsher than that, but yeah, it can. No kidding. Look what happened during Super Bowl 57. Beck hands it off to Brown. He doesn't slip this time. He gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Ooh, Taco Bell provided 500 student section tickets to each school. But you still, like I said last week, you still have to pay for the travel. You still have to pay for the hotel. You still got to pay for all those concessions. I mean, that's still $500-600 plus you're spending. I wouldn't be surprised if it's about $1,000. And of course, since you're a student, you're already flat broke as it is. So I mean, I don't know who in their right minds would spend all that money, but welcome back, everybody. Well, Miami extends their lead just by a field goal, but it is 20-13. Well, they missed it. Oh, there's a blooper. No, they missed it. So Ole Miss has a chance to retake the lead here. Well, here's Lucas Carnero. This is a 52-yarder. He's made 2 from 42 and from 58. If he can't make it from 52, oh, it's off the upright and no good. Oh, I jinxed it. Oh my God. I am so sorry, Ole Miss fans. Here we go, 3rd and 12 from the 24. I think you got to go a pass here if you're Beck. Beck rolls back. He is going to pass. It's tipped and picked off. Whoa, baby. Gashikin with the pick. Ooh. Yeah, that was almost picked. Imagine that. Yeah, a turnover for the most part is going to seal an Ole Miss victory. I'm surprised Miami didn't take a timeout on that one. Here's Beck, fires. Down the middle, it's caught! First down to Keelan Marion inside the 20. Beck rolls back. In some trouble. Rolls left. Has an opening. Has a touchdown. Has a touchdown. There is a flag. There was a flag. At least according to Chris Fowler, there was. 18 seconds left.
And Martineau might have it here. He does. Martineau shot through the legs and into the net. It's gonna count. But he ran over the goaltender in the process. Sioux City on the board first. And it's Pavel Martineau. Yeah, through the 5-hole of Loivaara, and it was actually, who was it from Chicago? Alex Callback, who actually pushed him into the goaltender. How much do you want to bet that Chicago's going to challenge for goaltender interference? In the center, here's Geiger with it in the corner. Out in front, Dakota Bailey shot. Save made by Loivaara. Then it went off his back and into the net! My goodness, that's going to go to Dakota Bailey! Holy smoke! So he took the initial shot. Loivaara made the stop. It went wide. Bailey got it behind the net, went off his back, and into the net for Dakota Bailey. That's his second goal on the season. Nicely done. Well, let's see if that gets Sioux City back into this here. For Luke Gehry. Now to Poyer. Shot scores! Ryan Poyer! Muskies within 2. There's the start of a comeback. Boy, Poyer got Loivaara on the short side. Just like that with 3:54 left, it's 5-3. Where's my green pen? Oh, here it is. Time of the goal, 16:06. This ain't over yet, people. Here's Gold with that. Gold, pass across to Luke Gehry. Gotta shoot at it. Luke Gehry scores! The Muskies are within 1! Oh, is that going to Luke Gehry? I think so. Boy, the Muskies are within 1. Yeah, Luke Gehry had it. He took the shot. Yeah, just went 5-hole on Loivaara. For Luke Gehry, that's his 15th goal on the year. Boy, 17:09, time of the goal. It's 5-4. We could be seeing the greatest comeback of all time right now. It's ready to come out at least. Tomko wins the draw. Puck will go back into the corner. Here's Gold with it. Gold behind the net. Gold sands it on over to Luke Gehry. Now Chicago putting the pressure on. Here's Jeffress with it. There goes Victor. Go, go, go. Here's William Tomko. And scores! William Tomko ties the game! Just after Victor is pulled! They've tied it up! We're not done yet! William Tomko against his former team ties this baby up! Unbelievable! I can't. I literally can't. I'm standing up. Right through the legs of O'Leary. There's going to be a penalty coming up. I believe Sioux City's going to have a power play. Here's a shot. Scores! On the delayed penalty call! Kyle O'Leary barred down! His second of the night! So that'll negate that. But that's okay. For Chicago, since they're the away team, they'll shoot first. It'll be Marco Sinersha shooting for Chicago. And he is hearing it from the crowd right now. Here's Sinersha. Picks up this one. Rolls up the right side. Here's Sinersha in. A shot. And it's in. Went up over the head of Shea. It'll be Pavel Martinu up first here for Sioux City. Here comes Martinu up the left side. Martinu. Nice moves, Martinu. Nice move. Shot just went a little wide. Boy. He had Sherrill beat, but just couldn't put it in. Up next, Tobias Oman. Here's Oman. Rolls up the left side. Shea way out of his crease. Here's Oman. Shot. Stop by Shea! Sioux City with an opportunity to tie it up, and it's Shane Gold. Here he comes. Up the right side. Gold coming in slowly. Shot stopped by Sherrill. Chicago, if they score here, they win it. And it's Ashton Schultz. Schultz already has one shootout goal this year. Rolls up the left side. Here's Schultz. Stop by Shea! Sioux City, they have to score here to keep it alive. And it's going to be Elias Vatne. He scores, we continue on. Here's Vatne up the right side. Vatne, and on Chiro, shot, scores! We're still alive! Come on now. Colin Sisson up now here for Chicago. He's also scored one this year. Here comes Sisson towards the right side, in on Shea. Nice moves, and Shea made the stop! If Sioux City can score, we'll win. And it's William Tomko against his former team. He has the chance to win it. Here comes Tomko. Rolls up the left side. Here's Tomko in on Sherrill. Shot. Oh, Sherrill made the stop. So we'll go to round 5. Timothy Kazda. Well, it's Timo on the line card, but it's Timothy in my heart. Kazda in, nice moves, shot it wide! Now it's Luke Gary's turn to play hero. He has a chance to win it in round 5. Here he comes in. Oh, he's going fast here. Luke Gary, and shot, score! Luke Gary wins it in a shootout! Whoa, what an ending to a great weekend. What a weekend. They get it done on beach night. And the beach is from Chicago. Good night and goodbye.
Oh my goodness. The medical tent flying all over the place on the San Francisco sideline. My goodness. Holy smokes. Yeah, it's blowing those field goal posts. Thank goodness we're inside. And we're not in Philadelphia, so. Oh, there goes that piece of trash just flying up in the air. Hurts feeds it off to Barkley up the left side. Here goes Barkley, first down! Almost broke free to the 30-yard line. Hurts takes it for himself and fires towards the right side. Caught! Touchdown! Dallas Goddard. Oh, there's a flag. Hang on. Wow. An eligible player downfield. That sucks. On Cam Jurgens. Wow. That's unbelievable. Oh, well, now they do call it a touchdown. So they picked up the flag. That's what happened. Okay, then. Don't you just love when the wind screws everything up? The weather in general, really. My goodness, it's hazardous out there. So be careful. The weather is bad where you are, stay inside. That's all I'm going to say. Just like us? Well, they ain't like us, I know that. From the 46 here. Purdy rolls on back, in some trouble, fires towards the left side, it's picked off! Quinion Mitchell! First and 10 from the 29. Purdy to Sky Moore. Feeds it off Juwan Jennings. Throws it downfield. Caught! McCaffrey touchdown! Trickery by the flag!
Let's see what the flag is.
Oh my goodness. Oh, roughing the passer. Forget it. Touchdown. 2. Purdy rolls back. In some trouble. Fires. End zone. Caught! Touchdown, McCaffrey! Here's Hurts. Fires down the middle. Incomplete to A.J. Brown. Wow. He hasn't caught one since the first quarter. Should have stuck with baseball. Selected by San Diego in the 2016 draft. He should have stayed with baseball. 2nd and 6. Uh-oh, Stroud fumbled the ball again after the snap. Just lets it go. I think that's going to be Pittsburgh's ball. In some trouble. Fires up the right side. It's intercepted. Brandon Echols picks it off. And another turnover for Houston. Oh my God. Stroud fumbled it again. 3rd time tonight he's done that. So a loss of 5. Wow. Yeah, a loss of 5. My goodness. Stroud rolls back. Fires towards the right side. Caught! Christian Kirk inside the 40. Yeah, Danico Autry just tipped it. Come on, trying to make it go up. Okay, let's maybe not do that. There goes the punt.